In this course, we'll primarily be using a Mac to go through and build the code examples. But if you have a Windows or Linux machine, that's okay, because for the most part, all the things we'll be doing will be the same across different operating systems. We will be using Python version 3.6 in this course. So if you have a Mac, by default, your Mac will have Python version 2.7 installed in it, but this will not be sufficient enough for this course. I would highly recommend for you to get the latest version of Python when working on this course, especially if you want to follow along through this course. The reason why is certain techniques that I use, especially in the later modules, only work for Python version 3 and higher. You would definitely be able to rewrite these methods that I use and get them to work for Python 2.7, but according to Flask and the official documentation, you are going to want to use at a minimum Python version 3.3 or higher. We're going to go through installing Python, and then pip, and then Flask. The very first step is to get the latest version of Python. This can be done by going to python.org/downloads, and the latest version here is Python 3.6. Once you download Python 3.6, or whatever the latest version is at the time you're watching this video, the second step will be to get pip. And what pip is, it's a package management system for Python. And to get pip, you're going to want to go to this website right here and follow your operating system specific instructions. So now that you have the latest version of Python and you have pip, the next thing you need to do is you need to create a directory for where you want your application project to be. For me, my project directory is on my desktop in a folder called Pluralsight. The next step you're going to want to do is use pip, which is a central management system for Python, to easily install the packages and libraries that we need in order to go through this course. The general way pip works is you're going to want to write pip install and then the package name right after that. The reason pip is suffixed with a 3 is because pip3 on my machine points to Python version 3.6, and pip without the suffix points to Python version 2.7, which is the default for the Mac operating system. Now that we have pip, I'm going to install the Flask package. On my machine, I already have it, but on your machine, if you do not have Flask already, you will see that it will download and get the files that you need. Now that pip is finished running, you want to verify that we have successfully installed Flask. And the way to do that is by running the pip freeze command. And that will list all the libraries that you have installed. As you can see on my machine, I have Flask version 0.12.2.